Hello, everyone, and welcome back again to the second episode of Talk on Startup. This is the initiative we have taken to celebrate the Software Freedom Day. The FOSS community and Mozilla Campus Club of IIT has been a long-lasting, reputed university club which runs as an umbrella branch of Mozilla International. The Mozilla Foundation works to ensure the internet remains a public resource that is open and accessible to all of us, alongside FOSS advocating for free and open source software. We are collaborating to build a safe, fair, and an inclusive digital marketplace that consumers can trust. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing one of the active members of the FOSS and Mozilla Clubs of Sri Lanka. He's the co-founder of NLabs, and he's currently employed as a software engineer at Syncentric. A warm welcome to you, Mr. Sudaraka Senavirathne. How is it?
Actually, it's a weekend, so I'm pretty much free today.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. And to start the discussion, you have been engaged in pretty impressive work towards uplifting the technical knowledge of the society through actively being a part of various communities. I would like to hear more about your background and the work that you're currently involved in.
Yeah, first of all, I should thank you guys for inviting me to this series. And yeah, I'm Sudaraka Senavirathne, currently working as a software engineer. And I graduated from Worklife University. If I talk about the NLabs during my free time at the university, I work with a couple of my friends on several projects and some kind of in-house products as well. So actually that team now called NLabs. So that's how we started the NLabs. So in NLab, we are currently developing web applications and mobile application, as well as we provide technical support for local customers and international customers as well. Yeah.
That's very interesting to hear. How's it like to be able to write your own ticket as the co-founder of NLabs and engage in freelancing? What was your driving factor and what motivated you?
Yeah, that is an interesting question. Yeah, actually, the driving factor to the current state of my startup is the my curiosity for the technical stuffs and the IT industry in my school life as well. So, and I also should mention that one of my relative brother who started working as software engineer when I was in school. So I also got motivation from him as well. And if I talk about the NLabs, as I previously mentioned, that we worked on several projects during the university time period. So in order to provide the professional service and get more projects, we need to create a brand for our team. So that's why we named our team as NLabs. So that's actually the thing. Yeah.
That's very inspiring. And it can be very intimidating when you start to seek new pastures and try to keep the ball rolling. Would you like to share the challenges you faced throughout your journey, maybe in a way that's helpful for our future founders and freelancers from the audience, and how you overcame them successfully?
Yeah, at the early stage, we actually faced many challenges because we were also started the our little startup. And if I mention the top two challenges we faced the early stage of us, the first thing is the budgeting, because we had no idea about the project budgeting at the first stage of our startup, and we actually sometimes we worked for the low budget, and sometimes we estimated the high budget and we lost that project. So that's actually we kind of developers, we had no idea about the negotiating those kind of stuff when we are getting a project. So but after working with several projects and with the several clients throughout the learning process of the projects, we were able to overcome that issue and improve ourselves. And the second challenge we faced during the our past stages is the requirement gathering. So if I talk about the software developing, the most hardest part is gathering the requirement from the customer, because you know that we need to think what the customer really wants. So in the early stage, actually, we had some kind of barriers to get the actual requirement from the customers. But as I mentioned earlier, that throughout the continuous learning process, we were able to overcome that issue as well. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I think what you said would be a motivation for our audience who are ready to bite the bullet. As I mentioned earlier, you have been passionate about giving back to the society through contributing and volunteering in various communities. Could you please enlighten us with the experience you've had so far and how it helped you throughout your journey?
Yes. Actually, I would say that I am a person who likes to support other people for their task and other things. So during my school time period and the university time period, I think that I was able to help a lot of people. So if I'm talking about the community and volunteering work, actually during in my university life, I worked in several communities such as Computer Science Society of the university, as well as the Mozilla community of the university. So through that university clubs, I was able to improve my multitasking skills, and I was able to focus more things at once. And actually, the most important thing is I was able to find good friends throughout those communities, as well as build up good connections between the communities and the as well as the industry leads as well.
Indeed, it's not always about gaining knowledge, but also giving
Yeah.
back to the society. Interesting. So you've been an active member of the Mozilla and FOSS clubs at your university as well as at a national level. Can you walk us through the vision statement, what you do, and what someone can gain from joining and volunteering in these clubs?
Yes, actually, I joined the Mozilla Campus Club in 2018, I think, as a member. So after that, actually contributing to the community, I was able to become a co-member of that society. And after that, actually, I was able to become the club lead of the University Mozilla Campus Club. And later, I got invited to the Mozilla Sri Lanka community and the FOSS Sri Lanka community as well. So that's my journey is until now on the volunteering work. So if I talk about the extracurricular activities, so I'm not a sport person, so I mostly work with the societies. So that's what the really important if you have good extracurricular activities, because when you are going for some kind of internship, or if you're applying for a job, it's really important to have those kind of stuff in your CV, and it will really highlight you as a multitask person. So that will be really helpful if you are going if you are doing a volunteering work. It's actually not a time waste. Actually, it's really important. You will eventually get the benefit of that in the future. Yeah.
I hope the audience was able to gain some insights into what we do at the FOSS community and Mozilla clubs and volunteering as well. Apart from volunteering, you do a 9-to-5 job, volunteering and so on. Probably you have a tight schedule in a daily basis. Curious to know how you effectively manage your work-life balance.
Yes. Normally I started working at 8:30 a.m. So after signing off my work, I started my personal projects and the client's projects around 8 p.m. And I normally worked until 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. in the morning. And if I talk about the work-life balance, actually my workplace is provide good work-life balance to the employees. So through that, I was able to improve myself as well after the job time off. And work from home concept actually is really good thing to improve yourself, because it's totally cut off in the traveling time. So that's how I may manage time to work. And as a practice, I normally add reminders to my calendar to organize the work I should done in the day. So it's really helpful to maintain my workflow and not to miss those tasks as well. Yeah.
Indeed, it's important to have the work-life balance no matter how busy you are.
Yes.
Would like to know about the plans and goals that you have in mind for the future?
Yes. If I talk about that topic, I would like to separate that thing in two ways. First thing is of my personal life. My plans for my personal life is to go for my next level of education. And if I talk about the NLabs, the startup, so we are currently planning a in-house product, and we are currently in the design stage. So my current plan is to start at the developing of that product at the end of the year. So that's the major two plans in my life in the next couple of months. Yeah.
Very interesting. And any final thoughts and a piece of advice to our lovely audience who I believe were able to take away something from this interview and are ready to take the plunge towards their journey of success?
Yes. Actually, in my point of view, you should really do what you love. And let's say most of the people now they are choosing the wrong path because of the crisis and just flow with the go with the flow. So when you are selecting, I mean, for a job, or if your subject is stream, I think it's better you should choose what you love. In my personal life, actually, I choose IT industry because it's my passion from my childhood, and I think that was the key of my success, current success, and uh, I was at my current status. So that's how what because I love the IT industry, and that's why. So the the main advice is to do what you love, and do not waste your time, and try to learn every time you possible, because if you are enjoy in your early stage of life, it will eventually a bad thing for the future. So if you are person who like to work in the industry, the technology changes every day. So it's better if you can save spend a little bit of time to study those things and improve yourself as well. And one more important thing is the attitude is the really important to work in the IT industry. So keep good attitude during your university period and those kind of stuff, and try to work hard, and actually try to make good CVs and those kind of things. Yeah, that's advice I can give to the audience.
Thank you very much for giving your valuable time, Mr. Sudaraka. Want to make this a moment to appreciate your enthusiasm and humbleness in sharing your expertise with us. I hope that the audience were able to get the benefit out from this discussion. Thanks for watching, and this is the FOSS and Mozilla community of IIT. Stay tuned with us through our official social updates, media for more updates on our signature projects. See you soon with another episode.